Hey y'all, it's Martia Ramsey. I hope all is well. I hope everyone is getting ready for this new year, a new decade. So let's prepare for this. So I just want to let y'all know that these past couple of weeks, like my emotions have been at the all-time high, just going back and forth, just really purging out energies. And it's like God has told me to be still and really just go deep within to see what I really want to do, because I feel like it's going to be a whole new chapter of my life. It's not even the new year, new me mantra. It's more so like it's a new decade, and I refuse to take some of the same people with me into a new decade, some of the same habits, just a lot of stuff. And it comes to a point in life where we have to understand that everyone isn't meant to go with you. I don't care how much you love the person, how much you rocked with the person. It just, elevation requires separation. And a lot of the times we get like guilt tripped and feel obligated to take people along the way. We think that reconciling means that we have to be best friends again, or buddy buddy, or just best cousins or whatever, and it does not. Because I know me, I have a big heart, so a lot of the times I let my big heart get in the way, and it's like, okay, well, no, friends are not my focus. Yes, I've reconciled, but right now in my life, it's just I'm in a different place where I'm looking for just business opportunities, business partners, stuff like that. I don't need nobody to just, call and tell my business to. I'm just not there anymore because I found a way to handle things myself and go within. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's good to vent, but like I said, it's levels to it. So stop feeling obligated to take people with you if your spirit isn't sitting right with it. And that's one thing that I've been going just through for real, like these past couple of months, just thinking that I'm supposed to be friends with this person, or thinking I'm supposed to just be close with this person because we family, and it does not work like that. Energy does not lie. Your intuition doesn't lie. So it's best that we all be honest within ourselves and quit feeling obligated to take people along the path that is meant for you. One thing that I'm focusing on, self-love, but self-love, it goes far. It comes to the point where I'm tired of explaining myself to people. I'm tired of being like, okay, well, girl, you probably don't hear from me in X amount of, like, I'm just tired, because at this point it's like you either get me or you don't. You either get offended or you won't. I'm tired of explaining myself, because it's like we're adults, and maybe I am ahead of my time. My friend was telling me, like, you probably ahead of your time, because the stuff that you doing, is people usually do that like in their 40s or whatever, where their friends don't get offended. And it's like, yeah, I'm about to be 28. I'm not, I can't tell you that I'm the same as everybody else. All I can do is speak for myself, and I'm just on a whole nother level mentally and spiritually. My friend brought it to my attention last night and said, people think that changes only happen sometimes, like when you graduate high school or have a baby or get married. But it happens another time when you become spiritually aware, when you become awake, like, to the world, to what's going on, because it's a whole different world spiritually. It's definitely a different world spiritually, and a lot of people may not be able to relate to that, just because I'm on a whole different path. And it's not nothing that I actually seek. It seeked me, and it happened, and it was out of my just control, basically. And it's unfortunate that, you know it hurts when we can't take friends with us, and we can't take the old things that we used to do with us, but it's needed. You can't hold on to it. You can't have a pacifier forever. It's just, it's not the way of life at the end of the day. And that's something that I am coming to terms with. So I just kind of wanted to share that with y'all, just in case y'all been feeling the same thing. It's just like, I can't keep being just so, like, babying people, just always being there for people. I gotta be there for myself at this point in my life. And it's like, at this point, I don't care who get offended, because I come first. And my friend said this last night. She said, Martia, I never seen two people buried in a casket. Hey, I'm telling you, that's real. That is real. So it's like, if I don't want to answer my phone, I don't want to text somebody back, or whatever the case, that's me. That's my phone bill that I pay. And people take stuff so offensive nowadays. There's so many people that have gotten offended from me. And it's like, it's nothing personal, but it's all personal. And if I don't feel like you are aligned with me in this journey that I'm on, I don't have to answer to nobody. It just come a point in a time where you have to really do what's best for you, regardless of who feelings it may hurt, because I know that that's not my intentions. And if you are for me, you will understand that I'm trying to go somewhere, and going somewhere sometimes it causes you to really just isolate yourself in a healthy way for you to stay focused. And when I say I'm focused, it's tunnel vision. So the little gossip and trying to keep tabs on me, it just ain't where I'm at in life no more. Like, I'm growing up, and me growing up is really doing what I believe in and following my heart and my intuition. And when you do that, you quiet your mind. When you quiet your mind, you kind of disconnect. When you disconnect, people get offended. But guess what? The people who are for you will never get offended, because guess what? Everybody have a life to live, and that's what I'm focused on. So I just really hope y'all go into this new year, this new decade, with a positive attitude and to stop people pleasing. It does not matter if somebody get offended. Quit explaining yourself, because that's one thing that I'm really working on. It's like I don't want to be just so heartless, but in the same sense, it's like sometimes you gotta come off heartless, because it's damn if you do, damn if you don't at this point. So I just want y'all to know, keep being great, saying y'all positive affirmations. My positive affirmations has really been showing up in my life, like out of the blue. Like, opportunities have been coming to me, people have been writing me for opportunities, and that is one of the things that I speak into existence. I am worthy of great new opportunities. I am worthy to get paid to speak at events, just stuff like that. Y'all have to really speak it into existence and really believe it. But the law of attraction is believing it and letting go, because when we obsess over things, it never happens. Just like, let's say if you go through a breakup, and when you're constantly thinking about the person, it's like they never resurface. But the moment you let them go and start living your life, it's like, oh, you get some attention. And it's not even being funny. It's just the law of attraction. If you feel like you got somebody or you got something, you kind of take advantage of it, and you don't feel the need to jump. But when you just be free and you don't feel like somebody is just holding on to you and you don't feel their energy anymore, that's when you kind of lean towards them like, hey, damn, what you doing? How you been? So it's just really focusing on that and really believing in your positive affirmations, manifesting. It's an eclipse. It's just like manifest everything that you want and set your intentions. Do a 7-day challenge to set your intentions. I want to accomplish this short term goal by this 7th day. It's really setting your intentions and believing in them and sticking with them no matter what. If you have to disconnect, whether it's from social media, family, friends, quit being offended. Quit allowing people to be offended. Don't care. Just let it brush off your shoulder, like, okay. Because I'm at that point. It may seem nonchalant, but I'm just at the point where I just can't keep caring. I didn't care for so many years. It's time for me to care about me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm coming for everything that's for me. Now, y'all keep doing great things. Y'all have a peaceful new year, and y'all keep going. All right?